So I'm muted, which is great, which is really good because I said something stupid. It didn't make sense. And now you never heard it. That works out so well for me. Yeah. Nope, not repeating all that. The gist of it is that I am once again starting the stream without any plan. I don't know what I'm going to work on. I don't know where to begin. I'm just going to look at it and say, hey, that needs to be updated. That's what we're going to work on today. And I think I know exactly what we're going to work on today. I actually wasn't even planning on using this image on the left here. Exactly. I was going to flip through my my inspirational pictures that I have. But I think this is what I'd like to use. No. Oh. I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I get it. These will be on the sides here. There'll be two of these tower-like things. These ice towers. And this temple in the back, I don't know if I'm going to redesign it completely, but I want it to be ice. So at the very least, the textures will change. Maybe I should work on that today. The other thing about this level is that, look, if I triangulate everything, we're looking at 4,000 triangles, or faces, or whatever. I forget which one's which now, but that's cutting it a little close. I know that when I hit 5,000 on my World 1, I went above 5,000, and I was starting to have problems in the game. So I'm not sure how to approach this because I still have this section, and this section here, and I'm going to change this, and there's going to be some stuff up here too. And I was planning on having stuff down here too as just scenery and some stuff in the background, and that adds up. And yeah, I'm not sure where all that texture work's coming from. I guess I'll go ahead and delete this. I don't need this anymore. That barely helped. How much is this? It's not that much. Actually, I have two banjos. That's kind of bad. Oh, we're in business. We're in business. There's two banjos, and they're a lot. Okay, Authentic, your comment. How do we get to some triangles quickly? I'm just like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Now it makes sense to me. Yeah, and the music I'm playing Zero Escape music, so I have a playlist running from 999 and Virtue's Last Reward, and they'll just be playing at random. Alright, keep that here. We're gonna place that in here today. Okay, we're good. Started Zero Escape but never finished. You need to finish. How far did you get? How far did you get? This is of the utmost importance. Oh, hold on. I didn't want to actually triangulate everything. Okay, there we go. Only just barely started. That's like super early. So there's a little preview for people who want to play Zero Escape. And that's the most you remember. You have barely scratched the surface. That game is so good. I don't know if it still stays there to this day, but 999 is my top 10 games of all time. I have to relook at that list. I don't know if that's still accurate, but it was at one point. Yeah, that is a spoiler alert, but meh. Alright, let me try to replicate this here. So it would go up to something like this, but we're gonna move it in. I don't like how this has changed to snapping. This is supposed to be the opposite. Negative. Let's try 4. Let's try 3. Better than Phoenix Wright? Yeah. For me, it was better than Phoenix Wright, yeah. Yeah, it was. It was. I just remember completing that game for the first time and just being just shocked with what I played. It was an incredible experience, let's just say that. Is there something here? No. Ghost Trick is on my list of things to do, as Jigsaw Detective knows very well. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna have something in here. Like little spiky things here, but for now, I'm gonna do extrude again. How? No. Other way. Maybe offset would be better. How would I go about making it extrude the way I want it to? Extrude and scale down. But I want to scale it down so it's perfectly aligned with this. Oh, you know what I could do? There we go. And then I'll just pop these in. So I'll actually go back down, which should leave us in the same spot. At the very least, get rid of this. Be a little bit higher. I don't know. Okay, there's that. Now, so there's that part. I'm not doing these little chunky things yet because I don't know how I want to do that. If I want to do that. And then the center part. You feel like escaping the room right now. Hey, another game that people might not be aware of as much. I believe the director's name is Uchikoshi, behind Zero Escape. So he did Zero Escape series, and he's done a bunch of other stuff too. One of his most recent projects is AI, the Somnium Files. I believe that was a collaboration with the Danganronpa creator, I think. I'm not totally sure on that. But he made that game that was a 2019 game, maybe a 2018 game. I had a great time with it. I didn't like it as much as Zero Escape, but still very good. And a sequel's coming out like this year or something. It was just recently announced. So if you like that stuff, there you go. All right, let's try deleting this face actually. Yeah. Oh, Jigsaw Detective, you should play it for your stream. Let me see if it's what systems it's on. I don't think it's on Switch. I don't think the first game's on Switch, but oh shoot, it's on Switch. It actually is on Switch. I played it on PlayStation 4. That was actually a platinum. That was my second platinum ever. Fortunately, not for 2021, but there's a part in that game that made me. I don't remember if I actually cried, but it got emotional. And it wasn't even like a big big ending twist thing that's making me cry. It was more like some side story thing. Okay. This again? Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. Huh. Look at that. We will go with -1. Where is my banjo model? Troublemaking banjo model. I remember when you tried it on Zero Time Dilemma on your laptop. I think that's enough space. Okay, I don't know how much I'm going to follow this, how closely I'm going to follow it, but here we go. Here, I want to see exactly how much I do this for. Let's try 5. Let's try 4. I like that having these angles here. Although I just removed it, actually. Oh, the song. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Hearing this makes me want to cry. And you have to remember that I was, well, you have to know, not remember. I kind of had this obsession with the Titanic when I was like in 4th and 5th grade. Like I did a lot of studying, research, and I read all these books and infographics and everything. Whatever Titanic material I could get my hands on. I was just fascinated by the whole thing. So I didn't even know about that going into this game, and it just added this extra layer of enjoyment is not the right word, but interest. I'm trying to. I was gonna make this weird shape thing, but I don't think I am anymore. Maybe bigger. Two. Ah, I remember this. So what did I do? 1.2, I think. 1.5. Oh, it's 2. 2. 2, and then, wow, I forgot this. Negative 1 point. Negative 1.15. Okay. Just 1.15. Negative 1.15. Oh, there we go. Negative 1.15. Oh, weird. Why? How do I get this to the center? Oh, don't like that. Cursor to center. Cursor to selected. There we go. Negative 1.15. What? I'll just do it myself. .15. 0.15. Negative 0.15. What part of this does my brain not understand? Negative 1. Negative 1.15. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's acting weird. This is dumb, but I could also do this. Wait, but now I'm thinking, and I want this smaller. No, this is good, actually. Let's do 5 again. Oh shoot! Crimson Fury, hi! I did just take a shower. Can you believe that? As much needed. How are you doing today? How was life? Since probably like 3 days ago. Yeah, I knew you'd be here, so I got ready. I'm trying to think of how to approach this thing. So the way I'm thinking of doing this is... Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do, actually. We're going to extrude again. This time it's going to be 90 again. 1, let's make it, excuse me, higher. Ooh, I love this song too. I don't know what's going on with this random. I don't think they played any Virtuous Last Reward songs. Supporting some of your streamers and playing Dead by Daylight with the community in Discord. I am making custom. Yeah, so I guess I'll talk to Xander K. Wood at the same time. But yeah, I'm making my own Banjo-Kazooie custom levels. So I've been doing that for years now, and it was kind of like my thing when I was starting to stream. People, for some unknown reason, are interested in actually checking this out. So I'm continuing, and yeah, I sit here for an hour or two, work on this level, and then next Wednesday I come back and I keep working on it. So this should be fully playable at some point. Not yet. I'm still working on it, but at some point, yeah. And what the F is this level called? I don't know. I don't come up with the names until way later. I know that's kind of the opposite of what a lot of people do. A lot of people have the names before they do anything for the level first. I don't really like that approach. I like to create the level first and then make a name based off of that, because so much changes. So much changes after starting the level and completing it. Snazzy yet? Zero Escape. Yeah. If you haven't played Zero Escape, this music is your is one of the reasons why you should play. Yeah, the good music. Oh, I love it. Okay. What part of this don't I understand? I see what part. Let's do 0.8. Okay, maybe not that. So the reason I do this is because I want people to be able to go inside here and then climb up through here. I wonder if people... Oh, I don't know how the camera's gonna work. I assume that you walk in, you grab the rope, and you start climbing up, and the camera will just be hanging out right here. Yeah, we'll see. I'll figure it out. That's how I solve all my problems. I said I'll figure it out. Or I say we'll figure it out. I push the blame. Not just on me. Or responsibility, I should say. No, this actually doesn't work. Oh, this doesn't work, because I... yeah, no, that doesn't work. I'm going to have to here remove this. I can't use this one side. I'm gonna have to make my own tube. So in that case, remove this. This will have to go in a little bit more. Just a little bit, not too much. Oh. That'll go all the way down there. I didn't think this through too much. I guess what I'll do... You know, this is fine. This is fine. So then extrude this as well. At 90 degrees. So have it go in about there. Bring it down. This little door-looking thing. Yeah, I think that works just fine. Although, this giant hole, I'm probably gonna make it look like a nice door. You're vibing over here. We need a vibing emoji. We really, really do. I should probably make that door now. that look like a tower that's interesting and you want to climb? That's kind of the point. There's gonna be a little thing on top too. If I can find the right textures to make it look really good, then I think it'll be good. But until then, maybe there's a door here. Shing, shing, shing. Ooh, that's cool. Whatever design this is, it should end up matching the castle temple thing. And this, I'm not sold on these textures yet. So I'm thinking something like this, which is actually pretty simple. 6. Whoop. 6. This is not flat. This is bending in on it, but there's an angle. What's nice is I can actually, what's it called? Stock photo magic ice castle with snow. Inspiration, ice castle, stock. See what to here. Let's do. Let's see here. To here. Let's go here. There's that. Hold on, I have an idea. Ish. Is that going to be equal? I want it to be equal. When I zoom in, it changes the direction, so I have to stop zooming in. Let's see, where does this meet? See, they're not the same size. Dang it. It's gonna mess with it a little bit. That's just too bad. That mirror modifier. I know, but I'm too lazy to learn it. I tried and it didn't work, so now I just don't want to bother with it ever. Just a very lame excuse, but here we are. Do we also add something here, or is that too much? Why does this not snap to the center? I did something wrong. Okay, I think that works great. That's fine. That's not fine. Before I do any texture work, I'll wait. In fact, I should have done texture work first before I made this door. Not something we can totally fix. No problem. What? Are these not... This is not... Okay, it does. What's the problem here? Oh, because this is all slanted. This sounds like zero type. So, let me try... Scale. Turn off that scale. Zero? No. Scale X. There we go. Now it should work. Triangulate that yet. It's not that bad, it's just time consuming. And a lot of it is, I guess, compromise, because you have one vision in your head, and it doesn't quite. It doesn't always end up being what you want. It's fine. It's really not a problem. Just have to be okay with that. That is a much better entrance. Nope. What I'm doing right now? I don't think so. Okay. Remove. Basically grab this. Let's do a little offset. Do not know what to make of that. Well, we don't need this. Okay, yep. Oh, hold on. Offset just a little. We really don't need an offset, we just need a scale it. Urgh! That scale, why is it like that? Okay, the reason for this is that I can move it up and down if I need to, and it'll be better for vertex shape. I'd like the center to be lighter, where the rope will be. And plus, I guess light will come up from the top. Classic music. Oh, no time to cry. Ah, you're right. Something like here. What if outside? So here it's different. Let's hear it blend. Well, maybe. Let's leave it like this for now. Dark Blue is trying to do some kind of modeling, animation stuff, and now he wants to give up after 1 day of trying. Can you believe that? He tries for 1 day, and now he wants to give up. That's as if it's like he thought he would show up and it'd be so easy right from the start. Of course not. It's going to be lots of practice, a lot of trial and error, lots of learning. You have to be okay with that. For textures, I want like some kind of brick texture, but it's snow, you know, or it's icy, like this, that color at least. I'm trying to think, what can I use? We're going to no clip. Oh, there were no ice levels in Mario Kart Wii? Yeah, there were. Yeah. I don't think I want any of these textures. Well, that's cool. They actually modeled though. They just reversed it to give it the reflection look. There's nothing in here for me. Nothing else ice related. Chris, hi. Maybe the Ice Climbers level in Smash Brothers. Which Smash do we have? We have Brawl and we do have Melee, so I'll check both of them after this. No, I don't like that. I do like some of these textures though. Some of these textures. Oh, there aren't any. I can't even take the textures from here. That's bad. See, but I'm looking for stuff that's more building-like. Oh, it's so cool. The whole level goes through here. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, it's actually moving. Ah. Isn't there an ice temple? That's those textures I don't feel like fit. I remember looking through that already. Oh, second level down there. Ice ring. Let's see. No, don't work either. It's sad that this was the only ice anything in this game. I actually, if I were to ever make a Wind Waker mod, I'd want to include something ice related, just for this. Let's check Snowhead. Vendrana Drifts, that's another one. That one has some building-like textures. Yeah, in the remake they did a lot of color coding, so it's easy to remember what door you've been in and all that, which is nice. It's a good addition. I think the vertex shading is a little extreme right now. I don't think it's like this normally. It's an interesting texture. Let's grab it for now. So I didn't know if I said hi, Chris, but hello. Welcome. Doors. Hey. So, somewhat interesting, not news, but I got my media approval for PAX. I just don't know if I'm going. I don't know. I would need to have like a good amount of work set for me to go. This isn't a trip I just want to, just with everything like COVID related going on, both in terms of increased like infection stuff, but also I don't want to go travel somewhere where everything's going to be, you know, restrictions and lockdown, you know. And like, I don't think this will happen, but it's not out of the question for them to say, like, oops, we're actually canceling PAX, we can't do it anymore. And then, oops, I also have a ticket and I already bought a place to stay. So, not planning on that. Well, that's the thing, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I just need a drink, water. I just don't know if, I just don't know. I gotta see what happens. I want to see how things develop from here. Book interviews remotely. Yeah, that's an option too. I don't know how. That's the thing. I don't know how all of this is gonna work this year. So I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens. Yeah, these textures aren't really doing it for me. even though I'm grabbing 2 of them. That one's nice-ish. Huh. Dang, how many are there? So here's something cool. So after I can't believe this. Since March, April, May, June, July. March doesn't count as much. Let's just go with April. April, May, June, July. And August, no, because it's been like this for a week now. 4 months. It took me 4 months. 4 months to do onboarding with GameSpot. So I'm supposed to do a feature for them on PlayStation trophies. I'm working on that. I'm getting interviews and whatever. But it took 4 months from the point of saying like, yes, let's do this feature and let's start paperwork so that we can do the whole thing, up to the point where it's like, it's official. We can do it now. But it's, which is wild. It's just ridiculous. So now that I'm in, at least, if I do end up going to PAX, I'd like to pitch some content for them. And that's the thing, that's not confirmed. It's not guaranteed that I will even have someone to write for, you know. But if I'm gonna do something, I gotta do it quick, you know. Eggonator, hi, welcome. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with these textures. No. Let's find another snow area to search through. That's kind of nice. That's interesting. I wonder if they had these in the original game, the markings on the wall. There's also the ice cavern, but I recall looking already. So let's see, right there. I bet everyone will drop out and there will be no show. That's the thing. Like, I cannot book all this stuff and then, oops, there's actually nothing for you to see. Metro Prime Hunters, I'm sure there is something. I think I remember also looking, and those textures were very basic. So I don't know if I want them, but I can take another look. I love this room so much. It looks so good. It looks 3,000 times better than the original. Yeah, these are much more. This looks like a cavern texture, so that's not really what I want. What's the ice area called? The ice hive, maybe? Oh, right. A lot of these are very mechanical, and I'm not going for that vibe at all. So fortunately, that wouldn't work. Or just, like, buildings that I'm not... The material that I'm not using. I need to play this game. I bought it, and then my L button broke, and that's how you. I believe it was either the L button or the R button, and that's how you shoot. So I could not even open doors in this game. And then eventually got it fixed, and I just never got around to playing it. Man, looking up these, trying to find textures takes up so much time. Alright, where is it? Hello? Oh, yeah, we're not using these at all. Okay, not even gonna look. those are a little too realistic. DK Racing, look again, but I doubt it. I doubt that there's anything for me here. Because again, these are mostly cave-like textures, and I don't want that. Paper Mario, I doubt as well, but maybe. Take a look. Crystal Palace, maybe? Maybe. Maybe. This is 2 building E. Oh, you said Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, so no, unfortunately. Thinking about buying a DS again. Sure, there are... And what kind of DS? Because you could also get the DS with the Game Boy Advance slot, you know. But yeah, there's a ton of DS games out there. So many that you don't even know exist, but are very, very cool and unique. Okay, yeah, I'm not feeling confident about these at all. Final Fantasy X. Anything icier for people that know? So I think the DS Lite still has the GBA slot, maybe. I think the DSi is what gets rid of it. A lot of movie tie-in games. So I think you and Josh are both writing a lot of retro type stuff. I know you do a lot of music stuff. In particular. Dark Souls. Fez. Experimental. Donkey Kong Country Returns? I could look for something ice in there. Oh, they don't have an Ice World, actually. It's the next game that has all the ice stuff. Mario and Sonic Olympic Games could have something. Metroid 3 Corruption could have something, but that might be on the mechanical side again. Oh, there's definitely a snowy area in Final Fantasy X. This is Dark Souls. This is probably without all the shading. Dang. To be able to design something like this is wild. That's incredible, actually. Check them with collect. Okay. Yep. We'll do. Woods? I got the woods right here. Oh! Why didn't that go off? Ah! Casey, thank you so much for the raid. Who wants to take a look at... Okay. Breathe. Welcome, everyone. Right now, I'm making my own Banjo-Kazooie levels. I'm in Blender. I'm just making my little models, and hopefully this will be playable. It's a whole thing. I do this every Wednesday. It's... Okay, I'll do... Okay, breathe again. I can show off a bunch of levels in a moment. Right now I'm looking for ice textures to use. So I'm on this very, very cool website called noclip.website, where you can basically zoom around and zip through a bunch of games. And, well, let me just show you. So Majora's Mask 3D. Let's go to the Southern Swamp, sure. And then, ta-da! You can just zip around and check out the whole world, how it looks, the whole thing. And you also have the option to look at textures and yeah, this website's incredible. So there's a whole bunch of games I can look at. Galaxy. Gold Leaf Galaxy, sure. Yeah, so you could just zip around, and this is not mine. I did not make such a cool program. I wish I could take credit for this, but no, this is somebody else's work. I'm sure more than one person, but it's a very cool website, and that's where I get my textures. Anyway, this is what I do every Wednesday. I can show you some completed stuff because this is an in-progress thing. Right now we're working on this tower right here that you'll be able to walk inside. I just made this little door. There'll be a rope here eventually. You'll climb up to the top and you'll do stuff, collect stuff. You know, Banjo-Kazooie stuff. Oh yeah. No Clip is incredible. And they keep adding new games every... I mean, I don't know when, but every so often I'll pop in like, hey, that's new. Yeah, there's a lot. Very neat. What's something interesting? Paper Mario? Paper Mario's great. Western Field, sure. Look at this. And sometimes you'll find cool dev secrets that you're not supposed to see because it's hidden away under the level or behind some texture you're not supposed to see. It's very cool. Very, very, very cool. Okay, yeah. Sorry if I missed some of the chat. Are you the guy that Fantambino talked about that one day? I don't know. Possibly. I'm not familiar with a Fantambino, unfortunately. Let me get... All right, so this is no clip. I'm gonna show some of my level stuff. Here, let's see. I could just show this right here. Yeah, so these are all the levels I've made. I've been doing this for a long time, many years, and I think my World 1 is pretty neat. We can take a look at that really quick. Yeah, you can see 2018, turning into an old bag of bones, but that's okay. We all are. Alright. Yeah, so I made this. I'm really proud of this. This is a little forest level that I made. Here, let's delete this skybox, which is going to change anyway. Yeah, so you start the level right here. Boop, right here. There's a little path that goes to this house, and you have all of this to explore. That's actually pitch black in the actual game. It's a whole thing. There's some platforming stuff up here. Little river, can't reach here, floating leaf. It's a whole thing, and that's what I do on my streams is I model this. And this looks really nice because I was able to use vertex shading to make it not look plain and dull. I'm trying to see if there's a way to... I think I could reset the vertex paint. Yeah, just put it to white and then... Yeah, so this is what it looks like without vertex shading. Very different. So that's another thing I do on this stream. I just kind of punch everything in. Oh yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Casey. That's incredible. I understand why you never see me stream because I stream so late. I'm on Pacific time, so it's about 10 o'clock here, which is already late. But I appreciate this greatly. Yeah, and then the 8 or so people that were here beforehand, if you haven't checked out Casey's streams before, you should absolutely do so. Good chance you'll see some Monster Hunter if you do. So if you're into Monster Hunter, by all means check out Casey's Twitch. Yeah, thanks again. I should probably here. I'll open up another world and I'll look through the chat. I don't want to miss anything that somebody said. World 3, I'm also pretty proud of. I'll boot that up. Yeah. Let me remove the water. So it's a water level. So gaze upon this while I search through this chat a little bit. You look familiar. Oh, right. Phantom Bino. Yes, yes, yeah. I have to check what that is. I made the Banjo demo ROM hack using Banjo's backpack. So yeah, yes. But there are many hacks that have been made and mods. So you might not have played mine. I did release a little demo, so maybe you played it. It was based on the world that you just saw, the forest one. Check Mario Odyssey for the snow levels. So for No Clip, their Odyssey stuff is very experimental, so it might not actually show up, but I could possibly pull some textures from there. Let's take a look. Super Mario Odyssey. Right there. Yeah, they don't even have the name. So I would like to... Chris, thank you for hosting. I recognize that sound effect as just... That means Chris is hosting. I no longer question what that is. Thank you. It might be this, Bobby? No Clip, yeah, No Clip is still updating. When they only had a couple of games. Yeah, it's been a while. Phantom Bane. I have looked up people who have played my demo and given it their thoughts, opinions, and all that, but I don't remember names. Is this Zero Escape music? Absolutely, this is Zero Escape music. Zero Escape is one of my favorite series, just ever. 999 is in my top 10 games of all time. We were hearing a lot of that music at the start of the stream, not so much anymore. Now it's more Virtue's Last Reward. But here, this is outside. I don't like that. The idea of people making levels for games that didn't have level editors is so cool. I know, I'm very invested in, especially the N64 modding scene. So there's a lot of stuff for Mario 64, for Ocarina of Time, and now for Banjo-Kazooie that's being made and created. And it's Paper Mario, another great one. Mario Kart 64, there's a ton of stuff. Mario Party. It's pretty active. There's a lot of cool and creative things that people are making. You made this, I made this meme intensified. Yeah, I am spoiling my own game, but I work on this so slowly that I just assume people are going to forget. For example, the World 1 that I was just showing you, I was working on that in 2018. Do people remember all the different little puzzles and jiggies that I planned out for that? Probably not. I hope not. Can you link to the Phantom Bane review? Please, by all means. Oh, you did. there it is. Jigsaw Detective, I feel so bad leaving your stream early, or every time, but I'm going to continue The Great Ace Attorney. Again, by all means, that's a fantastic game so far. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to the 999 Games, absolutely. Someone made Banjo-Kazooie work in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. That was actually Kirko, who is incredibly talented. He's working on another mod called Nostalgia 64. That should be coming out soon, and it's doing even more impressive things. Whew. All right. Let's take a look. I guess this is what we're doing, is we're looking at reviews now.
My only gripe with it is that it was designed as some sort of Metroidvania type thing. This was a pretty cool idea. Obviously, innovation is cool. This demo. This is an attempt at a fully original Banjo. I've been following this game. Like
that's me. I'm gonna have to look at this. Yeah, I can barely hear it too. Let me bump it up here. I'm not gonna watch it now, but...
And I'm pretty fucking excited about it. I feel like Super Zambezi has been developing this game forever.
I have. 2013.
Probably because he has.
Oh, There you go.
I've been following this project on and off for years with the fear that it might get canned. But fortunately, as I said, a demo was released to honor the 20th anniversary of Banjo-Kazooie. Happy birthday!
Oh yeah, that's why he's reminding me of all the things I've done. 'Cause I don't
So
remember.
how does it look?
I didn't remember that.
Well, to be honest, this doesn't look so great. I lied. It's amazing. Now, this demo consists only of one level and an abridged hub world, but judging from the level design
And an abridged world, because I didn't even, I don't know if you can hear that now, but the world one in that demo is only one room. There's actually a second room and a sub area that I did not include, so I actually crammed a few extra jiggies in there to make it.
and I imagine this whole game will be very Banjo. It has that expansive feel about it without being too intimidating. It has all those awesome, neat little areas. You got this little house over here, this big tree stump here. I like this kind of level design. When you just have a big world with no real way of dividing it up in your head, that can just be confusing. This was something Rareware seemed to do well. They have huge worlds, but they're divided up into distinct smaller areas so you can work it out in your head. Often with newer, huger games, everything kinda just blurs together, and it can be tricky to map out in your head where exactly you should go, which is why so many games now have waypoints and markers. With this kind of distinct level design, however, that stuff isn't really necessary. I love how there's just a shock jump pad floating down on this leaf. That's cool. This whole level is cool. Check out this bridge here. Doesn't this remind you of this painting in Banjo's house? It's funny, a lot of people speculate that this painting is supposed to be the fabled fungus forest. In fact, this level uses unused music from Banjo-Kazooie that many people also believed was meant for fungus forest. On top of that, look at all these mushrooms, i.e. fungus. And is this level not a forest level? I guess this is the closest thing we'll ever get to fungus forest in Banjo-Kazooie. In any case, this is probably one of my most anticipated hacks, next to Mark Kirko's Jiggies of Time and Snoop Lax's Banjo-Kazooie in Mario 64, not to mention Mario 64 Majora's Mask crossover. It's nice to see Banjo-Kazooie ROM hacks are picking up speed. I imagine that making Banjo-Kazooie hacks is trickier than making Mario 64 hacks just because it's a more complicated game by design, which may explain why it doesn't seem as common, aside from the fact that Mario 64 is just a more popular game in general. Banjo-Kazooie Returns looks very promising. Be sure to check out that demo.
Alright, I'm gonna keep this there. I'd like to check out more of that later. Yeah, turn that down. Yeah, so that... Captain Dingbat, hi, and thank you for winter. I can't believe I didn't find that earlier. Thank you. Yeah, for everyone that's new and watching, I don't know why it's so quiet. You know what? I'm actually realizing that this. I think there might be something a little broken with the pop-ups. What you're hearing might be what I'm hearing on my desktop. Thank you so. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I got you. It's all good. I was saying that for people who are new, I have some cool channel reward points. There's not many, but each one I try to make somewhat interactive. The one you'd recognize is the hydrate one. It comes with a little bubble sound effect, so that's fun, I guess. But there's also a winner explosion thing that happens if you do the winner channel reward or the fail one. So it's good when I'm playing things like Resident Evil and I do something great and then the winner thing pops up and scares me. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and start texturing with what I have. Basically, the last 20 minutes was for nothing, but we got to look at NoClip. We got rated. That's great. Yeah. So let's take a look at our textures that we do have. I think. Let's see. These will, again, they'll be temporary because I don't really like the brick textures all that much. But we'll make it for now. How do you make something double? What would it be? 1.2? Does that equal double? Probably. Alright, so that's what I want. We'll select all this here and follow active quads. We don't have to spend time doing each and every face like that. Yeah. So unfortunately this one I'll have to do on my own. Let's do this now. Since I already did follow active quads, we can subdivide this and put that vertex there. If anyone here is actually interested in modeling, I have this cool little plugin called Screencast Keys. Right in the bottom left here, you'll be able to see every single... Oh, you couldn't see it because it was all white. There we go. You will see every single click, every button press. Let's see, G, yeah, so cool stuff. If you have any interest, check that out, or keep an eye out for that. Select. Have to play around with this a little bit so that it matches correctly. Same size as maybe a little smaller, a little smaller, a little more. That's good enough. Plop that in there. We're going to want these to match up. Oh, I should probably have it here so you can see. Have you listened to Danganronpa music? Of course I've listened to Danganronpa music. I actually sometimes wonder, do I actually love Danganronpa more than Zero Escape? I don't know. I think Danganronpa is a well-made game, and better than Zero Escape in that regard. That said, my mind just went blank. This happens sometimes when I get kind of focused on things. The words just stop. That's it. Danganronpa is a better-made game. I don't know if it had the same kind of impact on me as Zero Escape did. Ooh, we have to fix a lot of that. Why are you trying so hard to be my new favorite person? I don't think I'm usually this energetic. It's really that I got raided and all these people showed up and it was by surprise, and I just kind of like, whoa, and I just started talking forever, and because a lot of these streams sometimes I just kind of like zone out and kind of get into it, but that hasn't happened since the raid, so maybe that's why. Captain Dinkbot, I just got a ROM hack idea. What if there was a Banjo-Kazooie hack that tries to recreate ukulele and fix some big issues with it in the process? Maybe add some mechanics from ukulele once the decomp is done. I think that is something that somebody, once Banjo-Kazooie modding is easier to work with, I think that is something someone will attempt. Do I actually want to see that? I'm trying to think. What were my big issues with ukulele? I liked it more the second time I tried it. I think the biggest issue I had was with the worlds. I'm trying to remember. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what issues I had. I had issues with the way the moves were handed out. They were handed out in a basically you had to. Something's not right. Yeah, the game gave you the option to complete a level, and then expand it, or move on to the next level and expand on the levels later. And the way I played it the first time, which is usually how I play games, is I beat World 1 as much as I can, and then it gave me the option to expand it, and I did. And I went back. Music's loud. Let me turn it down. I did, and then I couldn't do a lot of stuff because I didn't have the moves from later levels, and that kind of stuff messes with me. There's good backtracking, there's bad backtracking. I would say that's bad backtracking when I show up to an existing world and I'm allowed to try a mini game, and I keep trying and trying and trying to figure out what am I doing wrong, why is this so difficult. And it's not until later that you realize, oh, I actually needed a move that wasn't unlocked until later. That kind of stuff just wastes my time, and I just don't like that kind of play. Games that waste my time, I have a big issue with. Don't waste my time. Right, this is kind of hard to figure out what's what. Alright, I think I see. Okay, so this part, oh, you can't see where my finger's pointing. But it's kind of like over here-ish. I think that might be it. Here. Also grab this. Looking for like a distinct. Okay, I see. Let's try to make it match up. So it's seamless. So there's the small brick and the big brick. It should be this right here. I'll see. That's either as good as it's gonna get, or I can just move it one more. I think that made it worse. Move it back 2 this time. Oh, there we go. Maybe one more. No, that made it worse. There we go. That's as good as it gets. It connects, but that still looks bad, so what we're going to do is grab some of these and spread it out a little bit. That is going to make it hard to spread out. I did not play World's End Club. I was actually really excited for it. I just kind of never played it. World End Club kind of sucks, though. Okay, that might be good. I'm not sure that I missed it then. You have graced my Discord, my very quiet, let's just say humble Discord. My Discord's very humble and keeps to itself. You always expand the world immediately. For me, that was my biggest problem. Maybe now that I have the knowledge that not everything is open, then okay. Do I play games with the community? I sometimes do. It's a little rare. And I don't think it's happening anytime soon, mainly because I have Ace Attorney, that's what I'm currently playing, and Bug Fables. And those are very long games. And I kind of need to dedicate all my streams to getting those done. In addition to this. The last time I played something together, I think it was for my anniversary stream, which was in April, and we played some Smash. I think we played some Smash since then, but I played Smash. I attempted Mario Party when the online mode came out. That was a complete disaster. You know, I don't really play too many games with the community, and I think that should change. Great Sofa King, I think you're onto something here. Oh, I didn't do anything. There we go. So what we can do is grab this. Move it a little this one, move a little bit here, grab this one a little bit. Notice how they're getting a little more equal as I go. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. The question is, do I keep using this here, or does this get a different... Let's use a different texture here. Yeah. Okay. Grab that. Ice. So I have 2 and 3 already put in. What is the difference? Why do I have 2 of them? Alright, we'll do 2. Sure. I think this would be good if it was just one brick. Oof, not that. Oh, I never... You know what? This is fine. We don't need to put little spikes or anything. I would love to play some games with you. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, I think we should... I think I need to put more of an effort to do community games, because, yeah, I don't do enough. And you know what? So for that anniversary stream, this is just an FYI to everybody that was here for that. I like that a lot, and it was cool to do that giveaway, but it's actually not cool that I did a giveaway. And I kind of was like, hey, I'm doing a giveaway, so come join the stream. And then, like, kind of random people showed up. And I think a couple of random people won some of the stuff and then never showed up again. And that's not really fair for the community that's here and is active and says hello and all that. So the next time I do something like that, I don't think I'll be proclaiming it as much. Oh, I missed a couple. Whoops. Just a side thought. I was thinking about that recently. So are you waiting to play Bug Fables once you have the limited edition in hand? I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm on, I just finished chapter 2. Okay, whoa. Where is this? Oh. And this could just be snow. Why not? Snow. Well, then this would probably be snow too. Oh, and then I could put the icicles here too. I think this will work. I want to go into modeling. I made a test level for Banjo-Kazooie, but nothing more because Blender looked overwhelming to me. Well, that's one thing that I hope to do with these streams, is show people, hey, Blender is actually doable, you can make cool things. Granted, it took me a long time to get to this place, but also granted, I did not take any classes or tutorials or anything of the sort. It was just start practicing with it. Don't know how to do something? Okay, Google, how do I do X, Y, and Z? Which is probably something I Googled, how to figure out the X, Y, and Z coordinates. But, yeah. And again, everything I click, you can see right here on the bottom. So if you see me do something interesting or cool, you can just go down there and take a look. My voice is so soft like Bob Ross. Wow. That is good. That's a good thing. Thank you. I think. Yeah. How many Metro games have you played? Thank you for all the questions, by the way. I'm very much appreciated. I have played... I guess it's which Metro games have I not played? Huh. Have I played more Metroid games than I haven't played? I'm not sure. I think it's half and half. I played Metroid Prime 1 twice. That was actually the first game I streamed. I played a randomizer version of it last year in April. So I played that. I also played most of 2, but never finished it. And then some of 3, also never finished it. I've played... I don't know if I've ever finished the original Metroid, but I've played it so many times when it's been re-released that I feel like I've played it all the way through. I'm trying to remember, did I play the original Metroid 2? I think I did in preparation for Samus Returns, and then I played Samus Returns. I have played Super Metroid, which is excellent. I have played Fusion, which is also excellent. I have not played Other M. No, did not do that. And I never played Zero Mission, and people love Zero Mission. So I gotta do that, which I believe is just the original. Got it remade. And then Prime Hunters, we brought it up earlier. I got Prime Hunters on my DS, but then very early on my L button or R button, one of the two broke, and that's how you shoot. So I couldn't shoot in a Metroid game, I couldn't open doors, so it was over. That was it. I no longer played that game. Yeah, I too am very glad Casey rated me. So I guess you have seen me around then, at least the demo. So Casey specifically, I've worked with her on IGN guides. So I was a freelancer with IGN for... I don't really do much stuff. Well, I don't do anything with IGN now, but I started freelancing guides in 2013, and since then I think I was a part of 50 plus guides, something like that. Yeah, so I've worked with Casey many times on several guides. Probably the biggest one would be Pokemon. Several times Pokemon. I would always do something different for the Pokemon guides. Like sometimes I'd be writing the actual walkthrough. Sometimes I was just doing images and videos. I think most recently for Sword and Shield I wrote the guide, right? I can't remember. I definitely did. I don't remember anymore. I wrote the guide. Yeah, I wrote the whole guide, and then I also did the images. Oh, okay, right. So that's how it was. I did the images and the writing for the walkthrough, but I really didn't do much outside. So there's a whole bunch of side guides and extra collectibles that I just didn't really have a part of. Anyway. How come you ain't on NVC? That is a great question. No, that would be really cool, but I understand that there's like 5 million people who would love to be on NVC, so not everyone can just hop on. So I get that. Maybe one day. Okay, so I just selected all of that and then deselected it for some unknown reason. We don't have to actually do that. So let's grab that. Ooh, I don't think this is gonna turn out that nice. Ooh, let's just leave it for now. I mean, yeah, I did a lot of I've done a lot of guides for IGN. Chances are, if you've ever looked up an IGN guide, there's a, and I say 50 plus guides that like I worked on primarily on my own, or I had a very significant part of it. There are many more guides that I contributed in with smaller contributions. So there's a good chance that if you've looked up a guide, then you've read my stuff. Also, I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff online. So I also have this website right here. This is my website. I created this 12 years ago, and it's still around. I don't really work on it as much anymore. But I do help run more of the community aspects nowadays, and I do work on guides. So if you looked up, if you ever needed help with the Origami King, there's a good chance you looked at my walkthrough. It's pretty high up on Google search results. I haven't checked recently, but I still have people visiting it every day. And then more recently I did, well, that's actually old, that's from 2013, but I also did a Cat Shine guide. So if you looked that up, you may have run into my guide too. There's also the YouTube portion of this website, so I do a lot of stuff. Great Sofa King. I love that you've been there before. No, the site has been around for a very long time, so it does not surprise me. I feel like I'm finding a long lost friend that I've never met before. This is great. Alright, we're gonna put little icicles. Make it look nice. Can I ask what toothpaste you... Oh, wow. That is such an interesting question. I honestly couldn't tell you what I'm using right now. I do brush my teeth. But, like, I don't really pay attention to the toothpaste. I just know I need toothpaste. I'm buying this toothpaste. Is this on sale? Great. It's being bought. I do brush my teeth. Make that clear. Although I will say, I'm curious to see what people think, but if you could only do one of these two things, brush your teeth or floss, which one would you do? Because honestly, I would probably say floss. I mean, hopefully eventually you could brush your teeth, but if I could only pick one for, let's say, for a particular night, right? Floss. I just find it really, really gross what gets stuck in your teeth, and just the idea of it being stuck there sounds worse than your teeth being a little dirty. You know, the stuff in between that gets stuck, that's worse. That's bad. What a great topic we have here. Hey, I think this tower turned out kind of nice. It's not bad. All right, let's try to texture some of the inside. Oh, hey, let's grab. Let's use this. I got this from Majora's Mask 3D from the Snowhead Temple. In order for it to work in Banjo-Kazooie, it's going to have to only have 16 colors. So we have a few options of how that's changed. All right, they look pretty similar. I'll go with this one. And can I make edits to this right now? Maybe not. I don't know. Yes, I can make edits. Okay, so we're just gonna clean it up a little bit. Here. Plop that in there. Just getting rid of these darker colors. I don't think they're needed there. Okay. I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and export it. Levels. Winter Town. This town has no name, by the way. My wisdom teeth are trying to grow out and it kind of hurts. Oof. I still have 2 of my wisdom teeth. I had the ones that were, what's the word, invasive, that they were really getting in there. I had those removed. But the other 2, they just kind of grew fine, and I don't think you should keep them, but also money. So if they're not causing too much of a problem, then I'm gonna go ahead and keep them for now. Eventually, hopefully, they can get taken out. Also, what am I doing here? Saving this as ice tile. Cool. Let's go back. Take a look here. Nope, don't do that. Let's get ice tile in here. Does that look okay? Maybe. The no-name town. I live in Arizona. So it's actually not on the coast, but Arizona's weird with the time zones. So currently we're Pacific time. In, I think, November, we'll switch back to Mountain time. It's very dumb. How many In-N-Outs are near you? Enough. In a good way. I have, I know where they all are. They're within 5 to 10 minutes. Well, the closest one at least. Yeah, it's pretty hot. It's not as bad as you think, but also it is. It's pretty good. I think we'll just go ahead and use the same texture here. Let's make it 2. The same thing here, follow active quads. We could probably do follow active quads for all of, well, not for that part. I'd rather not. Okay. Follow active quads. See, that's really good right there, because now when I do this, subdivide these. Triangulate that. Hold up. That is so unfortunate. No, I'm gonna have to pop it out a little bit because that's no good. Not a fan of that. Yeah, not a fan of that. You know what? Maybe I can just go ahead and... just do that. Would that be better? Now it looks a little weird. Okay, if it pops out a little bit, I think it'll be fine. Okay, yeah. You're Mountain Time, so I'll be joining you soon. You're an East Coaster, so why are you still awake? You don't have In-N-Out. This I'm aware of. I've met people from the East Coast who are just so curious to know what it's like. The In-N-Out. Van Ostel, hi. Ready to chill for some game development? Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. I'm hitting the 2-hour mark pretty soon. Usually when I kind of decide if I keep going or not. It really depends on the progress being made, and so far it's good, but I am getting a little tired, a little hungry. Those are like the big factors in whether I continue streaming or not. place it this way. That's pretty good. Alright. What is this jumbled mess? I really don't like the textures here. But we'll have to deal with it. No, that should help. Ooh, that's not good. Those don't look good. That is, I am not happy with that. Okay, that's better. This looks really funky. Oh, that's because it's not supposed to be here like that. And that has to go up, down, yes. Down. Good. Alright, I see. Bring that up. And bring this downish. That's good. And then bring this down right there. Alright. Yeah, looks good. Why are you awake? I was going to sleep, but you are keeping me awake. I am so sorry. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm doing something right. I wonder what other Nintendo thing you will show me that I saw when I was in early college. What? What does that mean? I wonder what other Nintendo thing you will show me that I saw when I was in early college. I'm not sure what you mean by that. This has me puzzled. I wonder if I could make... I request a rewording of the sentence. Oh, the website, Mario Party Legacy. Yeah, what about it? I'm gonna try to make these line up. It's not working. Oh, what's the next thing that will inject you with nostalgia? Well, I actually do have something for you. So, Mario Party Legacy, all about the Mario Party series and Mario. We have a forum, but we also have we have a custom board database. So we have people who submit very, very cool Mario Party custom boards. Take a look at a couple of them. That are fully playable. You can play this on the original Mario Party 3 for this one specifically. You can play it on console too, if you have like an EverDrive or whatever. Very cool stuff. If you like custom stuff and you like Mario Party, this is the place to be. We're actually running a contest right now. Create your own Mario Party board contest. The deadline is coming up, but we might be extending it so you might have time. Basically, create your own Mario Party board, submit it, and then me and a friend of mine will go through them and do a whole review on them and give out first place, second place to what we think is the best board and utilizes our theme like the best and all that. Who's got cool custom events. That will be happening soon. So, if that interests you, anybody out there, you're more than welcome to take a look and participate. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this whole thing. Dark blue with the votes. Still gonna get rid of that. Not that far off. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm touching the wrong one. This is the one we need. Down here. Let's see. Bring that up here. Nope. It should be here. Why doesn't it match up? You know what? We're not going to do the brick texture. We're going to use something else. What that something else is, I don't know. I'm going to figure it out now. You know what? We could still use the brick texture, just... Alright, watch. Breeze. Plump it in there. Make it even smaller. I think that could work. I think that'll work. Right there. Maybe. We'll see. Before you end the stream, can you fully react to that video I sent you? Oh, the review? I thought I did. We watched it all together, right? Did I miss something? I might have missed something. Thought I got it all. Ice. Let's scale it to 7. No. 5. 4. I did skip the first one. You are correct. Hey, Gisanmo, welcome. Every time I see you come into the stream, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to play something Zelda soon. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. I hope it's not too late. I'm trying to remember, do you work late or do you come home late? I forget which one it was, but I hope this works. I actually like how this, I think this works right here. I think I just need to make a little thing up here for the rope to hang from. Oh no, these will be bell towers. These are gonna be bell towers, and that's why there's rope in the first place. In that case, I need to find some examples of bells and bell towers to see what they look like. We actually got a few here. Did I play Skyward Sword? I am very, very slowly playing Skyward Sword. Just today. Oh, probably show you. Just today, I finished the... Yeah, I finished the second temple. And now I'm moving on. I'm not too invested in it just because I've played Skyward Sword. I played it a decade ago, and I'm not... Like, it's nice to go back, but I'm not over here super invested or anything. So I'm just taking my sweet time. You work until 8, but I arrive out. Dang, 10, yeah. 2 hours from a job, I can't imagine. Most of my life, I've just been working from home. So commutes and things like that are a little foreign to me. I mean, I use public transportation when I travel, but I I don't know, for jobs, it's very different. Oh, this looks kind of neat. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Trying to get a bunch of examples. Only 5 minutes away. That's a little bit of a difference. An issue that kind of annoyed me about Yooka-Laylee was the lack of world variant tracks for Ivory Towers. I mean, maybe in terms of the actual variety, but I do remember there being the changes in the theme. It's just that there weren't that many worlds to do that with, you know. If I recall correctly. I actually don't totally recall. So I probably need something that's a little more open. Is this the same thing? Maybe. Is this the same thing? Probably. Here, let's see. I might remove this little bump. I don't think I like that. I'm running out of water. That might mean the end of the stream soon. Okay. Who is your main in Smash? I mainly play Wii Fit Trainer. It sounds a little random, but no, that's who I learned to play, and they're very fun, and that's who you'll see me playing. If things get serious in Smash, I might pull my Wii Fit Trainer out. Yeah. I'm trying to think of how I can use something like this here. I don't know if I can, because I want it to be a little more open. So I'm thinking something like that. Nope, stop. Yeah, let's try to model it like this. Oh my gosh, 2 hours in the bus subway. There were different variants, but not for the worlds. I thought they were. I thought those were for the worlds. Will I one day play your soccer stage? I have not seen your soccer stage. There's a chance I might. I don't know how one goes about doing that. But, yeah. Linus Olson Music on YouTube has made me realize that making unique versions for those worlds all in one video. So I think you're talking about the guy who made the Hyrule Field theme in Jiggies of Time, which is phenomenal. I'm not totally sure that's the person, but I think it is. But yeah, he does great work, so if that's your inspiration for that, sure. You look like you just pulled an all-nighter. Ooh, that's... I look that bad? Oh no. I have not. I am a little tired. I can feel tired, and it's almost 11 o'clock. So maybe that's why. All right, let's make this thing plain, because I keep just clicking on things and doing nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, R, 90, 90 again, actually again. We'll make it a little taller, a little bit bigger. Ooh. Now, how to go about making that? This is where I could do the mirror thing that Authentic keeps bringing up. I do not know how to do that. I could subdivide this a couple of times. Then do something like this. This being the middle. Which means... Excuse me. So maybe something like this. No. Let's do that. That. Then 2 down. Then that. Oh gosh, this music's the worst. Not because it's bad music, but because it's so creepy. And so the music is not from 999. It is very creepy, very creepy. Uh-oh. Avarith, look. Look. I'm using 2.7 because there's a special plugin for exporting with vertex shading that will work when you import into the Banjo's Backpack level modeling tool. That's why. Also, I'm scared to upgrade because I learned how to use this and I'm worried. But, you know, I need to be able to export correctly. So I have a good excuse. Don't shame me, Avarith. You haven't played 999 yet. Put that on your to-do list. Put it up high. Snacker's coming for you. I should replace the snacker thing with this. Oh, so creepy. But you know what? In the game, it's used appropriately. I'll tell you that. Is this the right shape that I want? Maybe? I don't know. So creepy. Ooh, get rid of this, get rid of it. No! Alright, that should be good. Yeah. There's my shape. IO99 for the Vita. Oh, is it on the Vita? Oh, you mean the non-RE games, the... Are you sure? No, I don't think the 999 is on the Vita. It was a DS game. You might be thinking of Virtual's Last Reward, which was both on 3DS and the Vita. Right now you want to play Metroid games with Ace Attorney, but very time appropriate. Alright, let's see. These don't need to be there. We can dissolve them. I think I should actually move this a little bit. Oh, no, that's not good. Here, select it all. scale it, but on the x-axis. And the reason for this is because I need room to actually put this thing. What I should do is bring this over here. Gigantic. Why does this always happen? Would that be too tall? That might be too tall. Let's see, we can, maybe I shouldn't have removed this. So subdivide again. That's kind of bad, don't do that. So subdivide, but let's choose how many here. I can't tell. Okay. That could work. I think that could work, actually. Grab that in here. This. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Stop doing that. Go in like that. Something like that. Then a little bit more. And now meet at center. Cool. That's where the bell will be, and that's where the rope will show up from. Okay, I think to keep this looking not normal, pull that in a little bit. I think lower it too. Same thing with this. Bring it in. X-axis. So something like that. That'll work, I think. Don't do that. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Try not to cry. How do I remove this face? That's how. Okay, flip normals, extract. Wow, how about we don't flip normals? Yeah, we might change the design of this. It looks a little funky, but not the worst thing ever, but not the best either. Let's try that. I'm gonna do a subdivide in the middle. Subdivide. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. That looks okay. That's. Well, you know. The problem is that I actually want So when you, as the character playing this game, I want you to be able to do something up here. So this might have to be turned. So something like that. Might be on an angle-ish. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let's not spoil anything, though. Yeah, no, let's not do spoilers. No spoilers in the chat. We are anti-spoilers here. Okay, I'll go ahead and just texture this, see how it goes. Then this will be the red roof as well. Why not? What do I write? Roof? Oh, snow roof. Okay. Okay, let's try to follow active quads. Hopefully it doesn't look terrible. Cool. I think that looks pretty good. I like that a lot, actually. I don't get it, this melody from Evangelion. No, it sounds like it could be from that, but no, it's not. It's from the Zero Escape series, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. There's 999, Virtue's Last Reward, and Zero Time Dilemma. Plug, since, you know, rated by Casey and everything. For IGN, I wrote the Zero Time Dilemma review. So if you go and look that up, that's me. I gave it that score. Really liked it. Don't know if I would score it the same now. It would still be very high, maybe just a little bit lower in retrospect when compared to the rest of the series too. But I know when I played it for the first time, that was it. Star-Lord, yeah, you finally catch a stream, but I'm gonna wrap it up soonish. Sorry, but yeah, I might stop soon. So I apologize. I'm really happy with how this roof texture turned out. I made it, like I made the snow part, and I did not make the roof. So the roof texture is from Banjo-Kazooie already. I made the snow overlay, but I think it turned out really nice. So I am happy. Let's subdivide these. Make sure that it's equal there. It might have been already. Okay, same thing here. Now bring it up. Up. All right. Yeah, Jisanmo, maybe you want to stream it. That'd be kind of fun. I would love to see someone play anything Zero Escape related for the first time. I'm all on board for watching that. Yeah, my favorite is still 999, and the graphics are not good. Not so much the graphics, but like the animations and stuff. That said, it's still a very good game. Oof, not a fan of that. Like, when you're playing Zero Escape, you're not really thinking about how the game looks. It's all about the story and the escape rooms. So it didn't bother me too much that it didn't look the greatest. Okay, let's make this 2 as well. Van Ostel, hey, yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I always love to see when people can actually make it. Especially because of my ridiculous time and schedule. Wordplay, everyone's showing up today. Welcome. I know you're more than likely wrapping up soon, you are correct. But just wanted to drop in and say hello. Hope the modeling's going well. It is. I made this tower looking thing. Yeah, everyone needs to go to bed, is basically the gist of what's happening right now. Yeah, Jisan, well, by all means, you don't have to do any kind of like face cam or anything. It can just be, you don't even have to do microphone, although it would be preferred to get that extra commentary. Or if you like to read dialogue, that's also great. But just streaming anything, I would love to tune in and see. I want to see reactions. That's basically what I'm saying. Oh man, I love those games so much, so much. Yeah, let's see if this did any good. So I'm going to guess it did not. I don't know. Why? Yeah, I don't know about that. Do you want my thoughts on 999 when I play it? Oh, wait. So you played the newer ones, but you haven't played 999. Yeah, I'd love to hear what you think. One thing that I kind of wish they used in ukulele more was that pipe above the Tribal Stack Tropics Grand Tomb. I don't remember. Maybe it could have been used to get from Capital Casino back. It wouldn't break anything because of the access to it, but you have to have the move from Capital Casino. I don't really remember the pipe. Oh, inside the actual hub world is what you're saying. I kind of remember a pipe. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with this. Just put the texture in. Do 2, like I did last time. Yeah, good enough. Alright, it'll look something like that. Oh, that's no, Gisamo, that's absolutely fine. If anything, this is a great opportunity for practice, I guess. Hey, so I think that's gonna do it for the tower looking thing. I'm not gonna make the bell today. I don't even know how to even begin making that. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this here. And then, yeah, since again, Casey did an incredible thing and raided me with about 50 people. That's just wild and extremely exciting. And this is the second time that I've been raided with that amount of people, and I think I handled it better this time. Last time I just like sentence fragment, sentence phrase, and no complete sentences. I think this time I had it a little more under control, but still very wild and new for me. But I'm glad that it happened. Thank you again, Casey. For people that might still be here, tuning in and listening. I do this, all of this that you see right here, every single Wednesday. Usually this late. Try not to do it always this late, but it usually ends up being this late. Whatever. This is every Wednesday, and then I stream other games Monday and Friday. For 2021, I have this thing, this kind of not ambitious, but turns out for me to be pretty ambitious thing, where I am trying to get 21 platinums, PlayStation platinums, before the end of the year. So far, I have 5. And you might think that's great, but it's also August and I should have 10 plus by now. So I'm currently playing The Great Ace Attorney and Bug Fables, 2 very long games, and I'm getting the platinums for those. And that's what I'm playing on Monday and Friday. Okay, that's enough talking. I'm gonna go to, let's see. So I'm not gonna stick around for this raid, but I want to go ahead and raid Jigsaw Detective. She is a huge supporter of my stream, and she's currently streaming herself. She's playing The Great Ace Attorney, and I think it's kind of exciting because we have a lot of people here, and I'd like to send it out for her. Just take note, she is playing The Great Ace Attorney, so I won't be watching. She's ahead of me. She's currently in case trial 2. So again, if you're actually playing The Great Ace Attorney, you might not want to watch if you are not up to number 2. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Thank you again to everyone. Thank you, Casey, for the raid. Thank you for everyone that followed and for just spending the time. Okay, yeah. Thanks again. Tell everyone hi to Jigsaw Detective, and I'll see you all on Friday. Have a great rest of your. All right. Hopefully, I'll see you all on Friday. People do have lives, it turns out. I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
I looked and it wasn't empty. Hey, Super Samusy, what's up? 28 people, dang